So you want a homestead? Well, don't do it. Don't do it. I'll give you 5 reasons why not to homestead. Now, obviously, let's not get things confused because I am a huge advocate for homesteading and going off-grid. I think everybody should do it, but I can't have a biased opinion on it. Or, well, I guess I can. Right here, I've got 5 reasons why I think you shouldn't homestead or go off-grid. The first reason is if you have animals or you're planning on having animals, well, think again about having a vacation because you're going to need to find somebody to take care of those animals that you trust fully, almost like having kids. And it's not going to be easy trying to find somebody that's going to be wanting to come over onto your homestead and learn literally everything that you already know on how to run the homestead and how to take care of your animals. Keep that in mind. If you want to have animals and you want a homestead, but you want to also vacation and travel, well, you're going to need to find somebody quite knowledgeable and trustworthy to take care of the homestead and the animals. All right. Number 2, homesteading, going off grid. It's a fantasy land a lot of people portray it as, and I can tell you this right off the get-go, it's going to cost you a lot of money. It is expensive in both time and monetary assets. Things are not cheap. Building expenses are only getting expensive. And tools, my tools are expensive. Not to mention the land that you're going to need right off the get-go. So if you don't have a trust fund, a large bank account, or some sort of good bankroll to get you going, it's going to be hard to get fully encompassed right off the get-go in your homestead and your off-grid life. Not to say that it's not possible, but it is going to take quite a bit of money. All right, so we are into number 3. It is going to be harder than you think. Things aren't going to be as easy as you see them portrayed on YouTube, let's say. Trials and tribulations are going to come up, and it is going to test your fortitude on whether or not you want to pursue this lifestyle or not. When you're first starting to build, I can guarantee things are going to arise. Whether you're learning how to build or not, either way, things are going to arise. They're not going to go the way that you always think, and chances are 9 times out of 10 that it's probably going to take longer and be more expensive than you first originally analyzed and planned for. Numero 4. You have to wear a lot of different hats. You're going to have to wear a construction hat, a manager hat, a builder hat, a painter hat, a finisher hat. That's what I mean by all kinds of different hats. You're gonna have to be your own vet, as I mentioned before. Everything. That is, if you are going to want to save money, because like I mentioned before, it's expensive. So we need to save money wherever we can. So you're gonna need to put these hats on, and you're gonna need to take these hats off whenever is necessary throughout the day. You may have your builder's hat on, doing some work on your house or something that's being built. And all of a sudden, you got some chickens down the way there, and you hear them squawking, and there's something wrong with them. So you got to take that builder hat off, and you got to put on your security hat, right? You got to go take care of business and protect your chickens and protect your animals and protect your homestead. So you gotta be able to recognize this, take one hat off, put another hat on, very fast, very efficiently. And just like that, we are into number 5. And this, I think, is pretty serious in where you want to be going into the future. You may have to sacrifice in the now. So when you're building, you may have to sacrifice things like running water or an actual bathroom, electricity, things of that, cook stove, kitchen, bedroom, things of that nature. You're going to have to sacrifice things. If this is the way you want to go, you're definitely going to have to. You're going to have to sacrifice monies, your monetary situation, things, maybe your daily coffees to try and save up money, eating out, There's so many, you know, like video games and movies and things of that nature. You're gonna have to sacrifice for that end goal, because, you know, if it's something that you want, you can't have everything right off the get-go. So we're gonna have to just put some things on the back burner, sit down and think, oh, what do I want versus what do I need? You know, have a time frame. If I'm going to be without, let's say, a kitchen, how long am I going to be without a kitchen for? If I'm going to be without running water, how long am I going to be without running water for? Is this an acceptable time frame that is feasible for my life right now? Just be cognizant of things that you may have to sacrifice, and if it's something that you are able to do or not able to do. So like I have mentioned before, I am a huge motivator, component, blah, 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 into people going off-grid, homesteading, taking things into their own hands, grasping life as much as they can is what I'm trying to say. Is here we are at the cabin. This video is just so I am not biased. And I want to give people a heads up in what to expect in their own journey in going off-grid. Like I say, you're never going to know until you do it, and that can guarantee you some people have started this journey in lifestyle and have realized, oh, well, you know, this isn't kind of what I thought it was made out to be, and it's not what I want to do. And that's completely fine. If that happens to you, that's completely fine. But like I say, the only way you're going to know if this lifestyle is for you is by doing it. So there's 5 things that I have come across and realized in my journey in doing this over the past few years as well. It is something that I've always wanted to do. I'm going to keep on going, keep on trucking forward, and just wanting to shed some light on maybe some things that you didn't think of, and some reasons why not to homestead, why not to go off-grid. It is definitely a lifestyle. Definitely is going to shake things up, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I couldn't imagine going back to the normal routine with everything now. When I go back into the cities and such, it's just a far cry from here we are into the woods, right? So get out there, try it, remember these things, learn as you go, be positive, just keep on trucking forward into getting to your lifestyle and your dreams if that's something that you want to do. And you know, you're just going to learn as you go on your own journey, as I have on mine, and as everybody will be on theirs. God bless, and we'll see y'all back here at the homestead very soon, Adam. Peace, y'all. God bless. Woo, woo, woo.